So, good morning, Charles. Welcome. Perhaps you could tell us a little bit about IGT's post-PASPA journey.
Actually, yesterday was the anniversary of the PASPA repeal. Feels like a decade has gone. It's unbelievable what's happened. So, we've gone from having one customer in one state, which was very successful MGM in Nevada, to having customers in 6 states, including the largest operator in New Jersey. We're in Rhode Island with William Hill running the sports betting for the lottery. We've got tribal customers in Mississippi. It's been the most unbelievable whirlwind of a journey for a year. It's quite incredible.
Okay, and you've brought with you to the show you're showcasing your new PlayShot technology. Can you tell us a bit about that?
So PlayShot is our sports betting platform for the US. We started working on it about 4 years ago when we formed this partnership with MGM to get into Nevada. I think we were probably the first brand new platform to come into the US, because at that point Nevada and Delaware were the only places you could do any kind of sports betting, really, for many years. And it was a real uphill battle to take a platform which had really been built and optimized over many years in Latin America, in Europe and in Asia, and adapt it to the US market. And I think we, like everybody else is discovering now, thought that would be a relatively easy transition. It turns out to be incredibly hard, and that was for just one state. Now you've got a situation where you want to operate across multiple state lines in very, very different types of operation, whether it's land-based tribal properties, big casino resorts, networked operators like FanDuel who want to manage their risk and their offering across multiple states. It's extremely complex, and PlayShot is designed for that purpose, right? And it's the only one in the market that is designed for that purpose.
So this is obviously the first ICE North America. And there's clearly a need for it, and I don't know what sort of people you've been meeting here, and you've obviously talked to a few about a few of the partnerships that you've got. Who have you met here, and what do you hope to get out of it?
There's 2 types of people. There's the enthusiasts, and then there's the confused. The confused is pretty much anybody who's suddenly found they've got an opportunity to get into the sports betting business, but they're in something else. So they're in casino, or they're a racetrack, or they're a lottery. And the enthusiasts are the technology providers, the marketing people, anybody who really sees the vision of what sports betting could be in the US. And we see it as, it's the third leg of the stool in the US market, and next to gaming and next to lottery. It's going to be a vital part of the industry, not just another product on the floor. And it's incredibly exciting. So the enthusiasts meet the confused, and hopefully everybody can work themselves out.
And just lastly, what's your experience of the show been like?
It's a bijou little experience. It's not like our G2E, which is kind of overwhelming. I actually think there's a lot to be said for having a show dedicated to sports betting, because it gives people the opportunity to focus. It's quite a complex area with lots of different types of providers, lots of different things to talk about, and you can spend a whole day just looking at the data providers and people selling kiosks, and a whole another day just talking to platform providers. And we see this at say ICE in London, where you've got the sports betting area, and it's in a completely different hall to the casino machines. Slightly different in the US because the 2 industries are actually much more combined because of the way that it's regulated here. You're unlikely to see large dedicated sports betting providers who don't need to have a relationship with a casino, for example. But I think certainly at the beginning of the industry, this is a really valuable contribution. I think probably that it's going to be necessary. And the market's going to get a lot bigger. There's going to be a new wave of enthusiastic and confused people each year for probably the next decade. So something like this, I think, is going to have a place. And if not, then it would be great to see it evolve into a nice big chunk of a more general show as the industry finds its place within the wider gaming industry.
Great. Thank you very much for your time.